Hi guys. Okay, coffee break today, and my husband was just yelling in the background, who you will meet sooner probably than later. Clean up in aisle 1. I am on my way to go see my girl, Azita, and yes, this is a truth that probably most of us gals don't want to talk about, but you know what? I don't know when it was, after my 65th birthday, no, I think before that, I started getting some hair on here, and I have gray as well. And yeah, and here, my upper lip. And it's very distracting, and it really bothers me. Now, I want you guys to know I've been growing this out just for you. So I'm going to put some little clips, actually, at the end or in the middle, whatever. You can see the hair on my face. So I'm going to go and have some threading done. Now, it's been around for hundreds of years. Probably a lot of you gals do it, and maybe a lot of you have heard of it, but I've never done it. I do find it somewhat more painful than I would say waxing. Now, I have this done in a threading, and I do still do the waxing for my eyebrows because I just find it's cleaner. So I think the threading is really good to bring blood to the surface. You are going to see a few, because it is, I must admit, it's not just like one rip. It's kind of a little bit of a torture thing, I think, sometimes. Some people say painless, me, not so much. Anyway, guys, let's get going and go to see my gal. And her business is called Blue Stone Spa. So come along. It's like waiting for the doctor to come in. She's on her way. Nice music, though. I know. You know what? I just have to share this. This is part of being more mature. Don't forget, I'll show those to you guys later on. Hi, Azita.
Hi, how are you?
I'm going to be a lot better. I'm going to be a lot better when this is all off my face. You guys, this is Azita. I don't know if she's going to look at you or not, but this is her space and I'm in it. And yeah, I already took close-ups for you guys to see before and after.
You're going to rip all of these hairs
off. And there's going to be some cringing, but I promise not to scream, okay? So like I said, we're going to do threading, which is like been around forever, right?
1,000 years.
Oh, I said hundreds, thousands.
Yeah.
And so
I think so.
All the beautiful women back then did it. And so here we are. All these beautiful women are
Middle
going to do
Eastern,
it.
Persians.
There we go.
Like a history, like it's a long time ago. But they do it, but they think it's beneficial for skin because it doesn't stretch your skin, so it's kind of stimulate the skin,
the blood,
the blood circulation. So it's good for the skin. They say it doesn't damage nothing.
Well, look at yours. Look, that's how you stayed so beautiful.
Thank you.
Look at her.
But thank you.
Okay, guys, you get to join me in all of this. No pretense here. All right, down she goes.
Okay. Go for the pain.
No pain, no gain, you guys. All right, honest, I've never hit her ever. Have I?
No. Okay, so
we're ready.
Ready. Let's go. See how gentle? We can just like take off all these little fuzz and anything you have here.
I don't know if they can see it with your hand there, but I'm hoping they can.
You okay?
Yep, smooth as a baby's bum when I'm done.
Move your head a little towards me. And it does pull it from the roots. It doesn't break them. Thread if you do it properly.
There you go. And she's doing it properly. She's definitely ripping them out by the roots. Actually, I think she's being more gentle than she normally is.
Really?
I think so. Because I'm exposing. I'm exposing you now.
I'm behaving now in front of camera.
Yeah. It's gonna be so nice when my husband goes to rub my face and he doesn't like feel like he's putting his hands through the top of my head. This is actually the easy part. I find I jitter more when she gets to the upper lip, you guys. If this looks like a piece of cake.
Upper lip is a little bit more sensitive because of the nerve system is like a little bit different than the other part. Like it's more sensitive, more painful. But as much as you do it, like as it's gonna be less painful.
Mm-hmm.
Ready for the upper lip?
Mm-hmm. Want me to put my tongue underneath it? No.
Just bump here a little bit.
Yeah, when you get like a little loose skin like we have at our age, she needs me to tuck my tongue underneath there to really grab it.
Mm-hmm. Ooh, is it gonna be? Is it painful?
Mm-hmm.
Cause you left them a lot from me.
Mm-hmm. For them.
Yeah. For the camera. The side is so clean and nice.
Mm-hmm.
And I always use like a thinner thread at the end after I finish. Then I can just grab all those ingrown that you probably get sometimes like over just like
time.
Yeah, it's not over time. Like it's not.
But is it true that apparently you get way less chance of ingrown with threading than you do with waxing, right?
Totally. Yes. Threading is a way better. You should not get any ingrown hair with the thread actually. Again, if do it properly. This middle part is a little bit more sensitive, but it just takes 2 minutes or maybe even less than 2 minutes. Move your head towards me a little bit. Awesome. Mm-hmm. Okay, so now I'm gonna use another thread to just remove those like a fuzz, a little bit
Peach fuzz.
Yeah.
The peach fuzz.
And some of them are like so thin, little, tiny. With the thicker thread, you cannot grab them. Okay. So.
Oh, you know what? I never knew that.
Yeah. Well, when I go for my threading, sometimes they don't do that, so it will grow back in like 2 days after. Some of them that they didn't pull them. So that's why I'm like, I have the experience of everywhere, so I know I have to do like
Second
as much as I can. Yeah, so I try to take everything as much as I can. So here, like you can still feel it for some. We use thicker thread for a coarser hair, and then thinner for like a pitch fuzz and like a thinner small hair. So these ones like an ingrown. I can feel them and come for that in the other side, so just gonna
Okay.
Let's see if you have anything here. A little bit here. Yeah, I do spend longer time than everywhere else because I just want to grab everything.
Yes, more time, isn't it?
Mm-hmm. Go over and over to just make sure that there's nothing left. Because hair, they're stubborn and they want to stay, because they love the skin. They don't want to get out.
Well, it's, at my age, it seems only stubborn on my face, not so much on my hand. There seems to be a reversal going on.
I love your lashes, by the way.
Oh, thank you.
So nice.
I did it myself.
Long, beautiful. So these two are a little bit like it's underneath. They will probably grow in like a day or 2 days, but because of from before ingrown,
Mm-hmm.
sometimes you cannot get them. Smooth your head. My client, they'd say to me that I do it gently.
Yes, actually, it's only those really coarse ones that kind of took me by surprise.
Yeah, because they were like a little bit coarse and long, so that's why it was more painful.
See what I do for you guys? So just know you've never had this done and it's your first time. It's probably going to hurt a little bit more, right? Than if they go every, 3 weeks or a month.
Mm-hmm. Exactly. Can you bump here for me? Like a little. Yes. I think it's good.
Awesome.
Feel it?
Yes, I can. Oh, yeah, look at this. It's like smooth.
Yes.
And
I usually tell clients to not touch it very much because their pores are open, but that's okay.
dirty hands.
You just wash your hand.
Right.
So that's fine. I'm gonna just put some cream.
Yeah.
Like aloe vera.
And actually, it feels like, you guys, while I'm laying here, it feels like the blood's almost rushing. Like, it feels very stimulated.
Mm-hmm,
around
right?
there, which is really good. I mean, come on, you don't get to be almost 69 and be this gorgeous.
Beautiful, gorgeous 69-year-old. Living in a 69-year-old body, but it's like, I would say 50-year-old.
Yes, well, that's what they say now, actually, right? That's the new 50.
Awesome.
Awesome.
You're done.
Thank you. My eyebrows.
Oh, and you want your eyebrows too threaded?
She thought she'd getting rid of me. No.
You want waxing? Yes.
Yes.
I
Because,
was going to say,
and
okay,
I'll tell you what, you guys, Azita used to thread my eyebrows, but I just found that
It's
we could get a
more-
much,
yeah,
is
like
that right?
tidier, like with the waxing.
yeah,
Yeah, I heard from a few clients actually.
yeah.
It's
So,
fine. Yeah.
oh my God. You guys, you won't be able to watch me after this. I'm going to feel like $1 million. No Botox, no facelifts. Actually, this is a great position anybody my age to be in, right? Because gravity is just making me look even better. And yeah. And I'm very fortunate, you guys, with my eyebrows because of course, as some of you know, being snowbirds, so I can't always come in and see Azita. Sometimes I have to go somewhere else. And I finally had to put a stop to this because I was losing my eyebrows because a lot of the girls that do eyebrows are of Asian descent and they seem to really like skinny, a lot of them pencil in their eyebrows.
Yeah.
And they were just chewing mine up. So I had to go in with a very definite, don't touch my eyebrows, just clean it up because I don't want to have to start drawing in eyebrows. There's just no way. I mean, I don't have time for that. So that's why when you guys go to get your eyebrows done, know what you want and really have a discussion with your technician about what you want, and they could probably give you advice. But yes,
a lot of places they do take lots because it's like a hairstyle. It's like sometimes you go and tell them like I don't want so much to be cut, but then they cut so much. It's just their hand.
Right. And the other thing too is though, but when you get to be my age, you just don't grow them back like they used to. I mean, you remember when you're younger, right? It's like you're always going to get your eyebrows done. Well, I don't have that many much more growth going on. In fact, what I'm thinking of doing, because Azita's just finished tattooing course.
Microblading and the tattoo.
Microblading.
Yes, and the powdering course.
Right. So I'm thinking of just, I have a few spots in my eyebrows that are kind of sparse.
I was going to say, like, it's going to be nice on you if you just do some, like, a filling some part.
Just to fill, exactly, just to fill in. I don't want much bigger eyebrows, but I have a few spots. And so when I do that, you guys can tag along. I'd be a good candidate for that, wouldn't I, Azita?
Yeah, well, of course. Did you want to be tinted too today? Have I ever tinted?
We've done it before, yeah.
But not gonna make it too dark, just like something very, very natural.
Right.
So we use like a light brown for you.
Even lighter, I think.
It's light. It's light. It's
okay.
Absolutely, and I can't control it. I can just like take a look and see.
I know I had it done once, and I felt, well, you know, it's like anything. You have to get used to it. I'm not, actually, I don't mind the color of my eyebrows too much. I think tinting it, I sometimes feel it just fills in those spots.
It actually does. So we can actually remove it. I'm not hearing the music.
Oh.
Yeah, but.
Well, you could sing. She sings, you guys. I told you that.
I can sing in the shower.
Oh, look. Is that an invitation? We'll have to go to her house now and hang out outside the bathroom door.
And line up. I did sing once for a client that she wanted to actually get facials done, and she wanted the live opera singing.
I hope you charged her extra.
No, but I didn't continue doing it again.
Oh.
Because I found it's awkward.
Yeah, I can imagine. That'd be a little. In your business, you gotta pay attention.
Yes, totally. Great, now let's just put some.
So guys, can you see? All right, no, don't touch, right? Don't touch. What do you think? Pretty good, huh? It looks fabulous. Yeah. So we're going to put a little bit of tinting on my eyebrows. Mine are not bad, you guys. If you look at it, they're pretty dark. I mean, this is all my natural, but we're just going to fill it in a bit. Because I seem to have some little, like some hair missing.
I'm just going to put the music a little bit here.
Picasso. May I introduce you to Picasso? And it better be a straight one.
I am a part of Picasso of my painting.
There you go. Yes.
Well, you have to be an artist a little bit with this kind of doing like a tinting tattoo.
Right.
So you have to have that vision to see if I'm just gonna remove. Did you have any pencil?
No.
Oh, nothing. Okay.
I told you these were natural. So.
Really? Wow.
Yeah.
So I'm just gonna remove the oil. It's better to
Paint on a
when
on a matte base rather than an oily one.
when it's oily, like the color won't stay last long for you. So I have my own way. So and then this is a light brown. I think it's best.
Okay, so it's not going to be too dark, you guys. We're just sprucing them up a bit. So
I'm gonna see what I see right now. Like your descending is lighter than your ascending. It means the top of your eyebrows hair is darker looking because it's more hair in that area. So it looks like it darker. So I challenge myself a little bit in this part. So will challenge your eyebrows too. I will put first colors at the end, then leave it, and then I put at the top. So.
Okay, so get a smooth. Yeah, I may not need it at the top.
You need a little bit, yeah. Well, just to blend it.
Okay.
But definitely for I'm just thinking even for powdering or microblading, like it's so nice to like feel them, and especially the end of your eyebrows need definitely more.
They're very sparse.
Yeah. So with microblading, it's so natural looking, but also what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna actually do both at the same time because microblading doesn't go deeper, the pigment, it won't go so deep, but with the powdering it does go deeper. So like if I do combination of microblading and powdering, which powdering calls powdering but it's tattooing, then it will actually last longer.
Is that two different things?
They're
powdering
two different things,
and tattooing?
No, it's kind of the same with the same needle. Powdering is like with the needle, you just use needle to put pigment in it, and it goes deeper to the dermis layer. With the microblading, with the blade, you cut the skin and put the pigment in it, so it doesn't go as like it goes to like kind of a layer of the skin, like it may be epidermis layer. So that's why it fades away faster.
Okay.
But also sometimes some people have a light hand, so they can't. They will go very light, cut the skin light, and the pigment goes to the surface. Then it will fade away when it heals. You know?
Okay. Yeah.
Makes sense. What we learned.
Yes.
So I am gonna leave that, but I see right now a little bit of your upper lip, just a tiny bit here, there. See? I always can fix it. With the light I just saw in the other side. Have time, so
that's
go
great.
all over to see if any fuzz, because I don't see them sometimes, you know. And
Well, with all the lighting we have right now, you probably see everything. You guys have no idea. We're using my new big light and all her lighting. It's like, holy moly.
I'm going to do lash lift soon. Here, I'm just buying the product today. I used to do lash lift before, but it was what it called like a perm, lash perm before.
Yes.
Years ago, I was doing the lash perm, but then I was not doing it for a long time. And then now they call it lash lift, and it's the same idea. It's just different products.
What does it do? Like make them longer?
Lift your lashes, kind of curl them.
Oh, okay.
Very popular now. So I'm buying it today, actually.
I'd like a skin lift, actually. But I don't know how my eyelashes would look at my hairline.
Your lashes are so nice now.
Actually, yes, I'm pretty
Very,
fortunate.
very beautiful lashes. Okay, let's just put here. We don't, let's leave it a little bit and then we'll just remove them together.
You know, this is when this is when we need to be singing the very first song I ever learned as an immigrant to Canada in my new Canadian classes was Getting to Know You, Getting to Know All About You. I'm just bearing it in front of you guys. When we say like before and after, this is the before you do the before. Wow, that looks fabulous. Look at you guys.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
And it just, well, you know, I had all these little sort of bare spots here, but my eyebrow didn't quite finish. And so with this, what you've just done, it actually just carries it through.
It's kind of fill the whole thing. Like I put this here first, then at the ascending, then I'll make it like a even and the color.
Right.
Yeah.
And you know what, you guys? I mean, I know as we age, get more mature, you know, we have to budget for everything. A lot of us are in budgets and stuff. So this is something that we can do where you're not breaking the bank and you still get the benefits of like, you know, being beautiful and doing the things that we want to do.
Women, we need it.
We absolutely need it. Thanks, Azita. I really appreciate it.
No problem. Bye.